In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the things that I wish I knew as a first-time mommy. And I'm not talking about, the things to prepare, the things to buy before your newborn comes into this world. I'm talking about how to take care of your mind, basically, and some of the changes that you'll be going through and how to make the adjustment a lot easier. So I'm Kyla and welcome to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow me on my motherhood journey. So I'm a mother of 3. My children are 2, 3, and 4 years old. So the first point that I'm going to be talking about today is to really take care of yourself before the baby even comes. The way you look kind of links with your mindset, because if you just don't put in the effort in how you look physically, I know it can seem a little bit superficial, but one of the important takeaway from this video would be to really focus on yourself and what makes you feel happy. So for me, my case, some of the things that actually worked for me was some things, I know it can sound very superficial and very ridiculous, okay? But like getting my lashes done, getting my nails done, just washing my hair. These were just some of the things that helped me feel a little bit better. So when I had my first child, it was in 2020, so all the shops were closed. You could not go out. I could not get my lashes done. I could not get my hair washed. For Chinese, you believe there is this thing during your confinement period whereby you cannot wash your hair. So I don't mean to come across as like bratty in a way, like, I have to go to the salon to get my hair washed. No, because when you go to the salon to get your hair washed, you can actually last a few days without washing your hair. I don't know why, it's just a lot cleaner. So that's one of the things that I really wanted to do, but I could not do. So it brings me back to my point now that you can, and if you are, expecting your baby anytime soon now, go get all these things done to make yourself feel a little bit better, even if it's like a hydra facial or just anything to really help you relax. If it's a yoga session or whatever, anything that can help you relax and feel better and look better, go do it. Have this time for yourself and it would actually make a world of difference. And I'm talking based on my experience. I have had 3 children back to back. My first one, I could not get any of these done. So I looked horrible. Looking back on all the baby pictures, I looked horrible. And it also reflected on my daily life. I could not function. I just wanted to sleep every single day. Number 2 and number 3, I did it and I feel like I look so much better, and I actually put in a lot more effort in getting ready, I just feel better overall. The next thing is your hair will drop like crazy. You sweat like crazy, your hair drops like crazy. It's just a crazy month. So I did not expect to lose so much hair. So my mother was going on and on about how I should cut my hair, and at first I just did not see the point. But so yeah, like I mentioned, my first child during COVID, I could not go to the salon. So she actually cut my hair for me, and she cut it like really short. At first I was so, I guess my mind was not really there at that point in time. And I was not mentally prepared for it as well, because if I knew this, I would have probably planned to cut my hair after, because that's when it starts dropping. It usually drops around the 6-month mark, but it's better to just cut it before. It's just easier, because when you're sweating and everything, it just feels really gross, especially if your hair is very long and like drapey. So that's my next point. Get a haircut, because when you start losing hair, like it just falls off in clumps, and I kid you not, when I mean clumps, it was so scary. And thank goodness I cut my hair. So with each pregnancy, I just kept cutting my hair really short, like around here, I think, thereabout. And I've had bangs since I gave birth to my first child, because my hair was just dropping like mad, and I had like a bald spot here. So I've really made an effort to take care of my hair. So that's one of the things that you can do as well. Keep your scalp as clean as possible, especially after your first confinement month, when you can start washing your hair. It's said that you shouldn't even be washing your hair at all, but I couldn't take it. And honestly, if I were to not wash my hair for an entire month, I might absolutely lose it. So the next thing that you can do is to continue taking your prenatal supplements during your pregnancy period. They give you this little supplement to take. continue taking that because it would give you the extra nutrients, and you don't want your body to go into shock, like why is there suddenly such a huge nutrient deficit, especially because if you're planning on breastfeeding, it sucks literally the nutrients out of you. So if you continue taking your prenatals, it actually helps with your hair fall and your complexion as well, like just everything in general. Just continue taking your prenatal vitamins. My next point is super important because I thought that after giving birth, I would lose all of the weight almost immediately as soon as the child comes out. So I was so surprised because, okay, after giving birth to my first child, and I felt my stomach, it was so much flatter. So I assumed that like, oh, okay, I'm back to my usual weight. It did not occur to me that my hips would expand so much. Because I tried wearing my pants. I even brought pants to the hospital to use after. I brought a pair of pants and a dress. Thank goodness I brought a dress because the pants could not fit. It could not go up because my hips had expanded so much. It was just not going up at all. So one of the things to know as a first-time mother, you are not going to lose the weight immediately, even though you think that, you know, once the child is out, okay, you're done. You're not going to lose the weight immediately. It would come naturally, and just continue breastfeeding, continue with, you know, your vitamins, and you'll be fine. Use a binder after delivering so that you can just really get everything back into place. So how you look at it is the most important of all. If you have a positive mindset and you know that, you know, this moment is just going to be temporary, this 1 month is temporary, it will be over soon. Just try to enjoy the moment instead of like dreading it. For me, I really dreaded my the first month after delivering, especially for my oldest boy, because it was just so much pressure and just so much going on at once that it was honestly very overwhelming. One of the ways that I actually could tell was my milk supply. With my first child, I was under so much stress that I had no milk. Every time I finished pumping and I had like my relatives over, my mom or like my husband's mom, and they would look at my milk and they'd be like, what's the supply? What's going on? So it just became a lot. And I think having to tune all of this out is the most important. So with my second and my third pregnancy, I went into it with a totally different mindset. I looked better. I had a more positive outlook. I knew what to expect. I think that was the most important. I knew what to expect, and I knew some of the things that I had to like tune out a little bit. And it actually worked because I had an oversupply as compared to my first child, which was so totally different. With my first child, I watched so many videos on how to stimulate my milk production, and nothing was working. I was power pumping like crazy. I was literally going crazy, pumping, just trying to get this milk out, and it just was not coming out, and your body knows. So if your mind is not ready, your body is just not going to be ready. So you have to take care of your mind first and your body, and everything else will come very naturally. So how do you get relaxed in the chaos of everything? Get a postnatal massage. You can hire one to come to your house. That is honestly the most relaxing. It may sound a bit much, like how can you be relaxing when you just had a baby? Shouldn't you be taking care of your baby? No, you should be taking care of yourself first, then you can take care of your baby. Because if you don't even take care of yourself, how can you take care of your baby? It's pretty much that simple to understand. Postnatal depression is a very real thing. And if you don't take care of your mindset, then who's going to take care of it for you? You can't rely on someone else to take care of your own mind. You have to take care of it yourself, especially because you have just brought a child into this world. You really have to be able to just be in the right mindset and the right attitude, and then just everything just kind of just flows naturally. So the main takeaway from this entire video is to just really focus on yourself and your mental and physical well-being in order to bring this new life into this world. And just have a very positive outlook, and just know that, you know, whatever happens, you're gonna do great, because there is no rule book on how to be the perfect new mother. You just have to just find your own groove, your own momentum, and you will just figure it out as long as you have the right attitude and the right mindset. So just enjoy the process of being a new mother. And it's very important to make sure that you get your husbands to take photos for you, because it's just not ingrained in them to just take photos of like their wives. I don't know why, but like as a mother, you just want to take photos of everything, of your baby doing this, of your baby doing that, of your baby with your husband. But for the husband, it's just like, oh, that's so cute. make sure you hand the phone to them to take the photos, just so that you have all these memories to look back on. And if they don't want to do it, then just do it yourself. Just make these memories, because this period as a new mommy is never gonna come back again. So it's very important just not to get too lost in the chaos of everything, because it's very easy to get very overwhelmed. So just enjoy the process, take each day as it comes. If you don't get enough sleep, it does not matter, because it's not gonna be like this forever. It will pass eventually. So when the baby sleeps, just go take a nap. It's gonna be fine. You're not gonna change your entire life just because you have a child. Your life still goes on. When your child grows up, your life is back to normal. It's just you and your husband again. So it's not going to be forever that this child is going to need you. This is the period that they're going to need you. So you have to be in the right mindset to help raise this child. Congratulations on your pregnancy. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, bye.